One of the problems with advertising yourself as a channel that opens up every new product when it comes out is that I had to spend my hard-earned money on this legendary Duelist, Duels from the Deep, and yeah, let's just get this over with. Alright guys, welcome back into the video, and thank you so much for watching. Please, if you do enjoy the content, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Feel free to click the bell icon as well to stay notified whenever new videos are posted. And, you know, I was joking a little bit in the intro, but not really. Legendary Duelist Duels from the Deep releases this Friday, and aside from some cool pack art, I have to say this is a massive letdown of a product. It's not a core set or one of the specialty side sets, so, you know, I'm not going to be too harsh on it in the sense that, like, I guess it's harmless, but, like, Legendary Duelists used to be really exciting to buy and open, and there was, like, value to chase and cool cards to get and meta-relevant stuff. And aside from a couple of cards in this set that are, like, the Marincess cards and then, of course, Forbidden Droplet, there's just not much in here at all. I took a quick look at TCG Player, and obviously Droplet is the top-performing card around 55 as of this video, and then the next highest card is Marincess Aqua Argonaut around 25, and that will undoubtedly drop at least 50%, if not more, by Friday when these can officially be sold on TCG Player. So let's go ahead and jump into it and see if we can actually get a bit of that luck, though, because that's really what we're looking for here. And, yeah, so I don't know. I guess if we hit a Droplet, or, of course, the Ghost Rare C101, or regular 101, it was not actually listed on TCG Player yet, so maybe that's a value card. I don't know. I do love the card, but we'll see how this goes. So, Rare Bahamut Shark, absolutely a missed opportunity, in my opinion, to not include Totally Awesome in here. Marincess Pascalis. It's a good card, and it was like, I think it came common in the Megatins or Rare, so it wasn't like this was in desperate need of a reprint of anything. Legendary Fisherman 2 and Cyber Shark. And I'm sure this has been said 1,000 times, but if you guys aren't familiar for whatever reason, Legendary Duelists after Magical Heroes stopped being Legendary Duelists in the OCG and just went back to being standard Duelist packs, which means it's basically less significant cards and just overall, you know, the product is not as enticing. Yet, Konami TCG continues to call it Legendary Duelist because of the success that those sets have had. And, of course, if you remember Duelist packs from back in the day, like Crow or Yusei or Jaden, most of those have aged very poorly, except for some of the rare, hard-to-find ones like Duelist pack Zane. But those are more the exception than the rule, and if anything, it's for a sealed collection purposes, not because they're loaded with good cards. So, just wanted to explain the rationale behind that. Marincess Wonderheart, Silent Angler is a decent reprint. Marincess Bubble Ring is a rare, and Marincess Crystal Heart, okay, so far, we are 0 for 2. I do not expect great things out of this. The last one, Legendary Duelist Synchro Storm, did have Baron de Fleur, which, now don't get me wrong, if I pull a Droplet, I'll be happy, but it's just, the set as a whole is not good suddenly because Droplet's in here. If anything, you know, if the price of a box ends up dropping to the point where it becomes worth it to buy one just to chase after Droplets, then that's, you know, more of a criticism on the product and the fact that they just threw Droplet in there to make those extra sales. I could go on about it for a while. I just don't think it's all that great. Marincess Sleepy Maiden, that is a new one. I don't know if it's any good. You can target one Marincess card you control, special summon this card from your hand, and if you do, it gains this effect. All the monsters on the targeted card cannot be destroyed by opponent's card effects. And you can banish card from your grave, then target a Link monster you control and equip it with a Marincess Link from your graveyard. So that card's not terrible. Xyz Remora, a decent common that definitely needed a reprint. It was like a $4 or $5 common at one point when those fish decks were going off. I played that for quite a while. 2. All right. Next up, Frostosaurus. This is one that just didn't need to be in here as a reprint. Like, this card is not played. It's not used. It's cool as, like, a cube card, and it does have a really nice ultimate rare, but that's just a waste of a spot. Legendary Fisherman, Marincess Marbled Rock. A rare double fin chart that's a Duelist Saga reprint. Definitely pretty good overall in terms of, like, a choice comparatively. And Legendary Fisherman 3. I hope we can get at least one foil. I mean, I know you're supposed to hit foils in some capacity with this. Move these two to the front, and let's keep going. Marincess Crystal Heart. Lemuria, the Forgotten City. Whoops, I messed that up. The Silent Angler. Another Sleepy Maiden as a rare. And a Battle Ocean as a common. Yikes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, I had 6 blisters. So, 5 packs in, we have not hit a single foil yet. That's a little concerning. As if these sets weren't bad enough. And most of the foils in them aren't going to be that great either. Sea Stealth Attack, great card in Duel Links. Not really that great IRL, but here we are. Marincess Wonderheart, another Silent Angler. number C101, Silent Honor Dark, and a Loveshack Dragon Duelists. Again, I don't know why this was reprinted in here, but yikes. Just a really lackluster set. I would not advise buying this set. Unless something takes off and things start to do well or something, I would just stay as far away as possible from this set. Marincess Crystal Heart, Buzzsaw Shark. Like, tell me why this couldn't have gotten a super rare upgrade in here. Come on. Fury of Karyushin, another Loveshack Dragon Duelist, and Marincess Battle Ocean, another common. Wow. We are tanking hard. We are down in the deep for this one. Holy. This is not going well, guys. 5 left, unless these are all gold mine packs, and we're about to hit some crazy fire, or water, whatever you want to call it, which, you know, I don't expect, but I guess we'll see. Oh, I messed up the pack trick, but Abyss Shark as an ultra rare is our first foil hit. This is one of the better cards in the set in terms of value. It's around $15, but again, I do not think it's going to stay there. If this card is used for the excessive amount of a number monster, it can be treated as a level 3 or 4 monster. If all monsters you control are water, you can special this card from your hand, then add 1 level 3, 4, or 5 fish monster from your deck to your hand. For the rest of this turn, you're locked into water monsters. Also, double the first battle damage inflicted to your opponent this turn by your number monster. So, it's a good card. I talked about this when it was announced. It's definitely not a bad piece of fish support. I don't know how good the deck is nowadays, just in terms of, like, being power crept, but that is a good standalone card, so I'll take that for what it is. Marincess Circulation and Full Armored Black Ray Lancer. I don't understand the way these packs are laid out, honestly. So, like, I guess in terms of it could be worse, that's applicable here. This, like I said, around $15 currently. I do not expect it to stay at that price. I don't expect it to stay anywhere near that price, but here we are. I'm going to put that to the front and hope I don't mess up the trick again. Rage of Karyushin, Silent Angler. Karyushin's Dark Reef, rather, can't read. Marincess Blue Tang, and Electric Jellyfish, that's a super rare. You can send an Umi from your hand, deck, or face-up field to the graveyard. Special summon a water monster from your hand. When your opponent activates a monster effect, spell card, or effect while Umi is on the field, you can negate that effect. Then you can make this card gain 600 attack. Actually kind of a solid card overall. And right now its value seems to be around a solid $1.50. So, take of that what you will, I suppose. It looks like the last card in the pack typically ends up being the foil, so I guess we'll just go through this normally. Marincess Sea Angel, Bahamut Shark, ooh, Marincess Crystal Heart. Marincess Spring Girl is a super. You can banish one Marincess monster from your graveyard, special this card from your hand. If this card is sent to the graveyard as material for the link summon of a water monster, you can send cards from the top of your deck to the grave equal to the number of Marincess monsters you control. Then if a Marincess card was sent to the graveyard this way, inflict 200 damage to your opponent for each 1 cent. Cool card. Solid $1.97. So we are rolling in it today. If we were just solely looking to plus, which was not the intent on this, it was just sort of like, let's open some, see what we do. We are not doing super hot. 6 of these blisters cost me like $32, and we're at like 15 in value. So, yeah, that's where we're at. All right, Saber Shark, another Duelist Saga reprint. Karyushin's Dark Reef. Rank Up Magic Quick Chaos. Rebarian Shark. And Marincess Wave, a decent card. I think Marincess could get some benefits from this, but... All right, for our last pack of what has been the best opening ever, honestly. It's really sink or swim at this point. Fury of Karyushin, Marincess Seahorse, Seventh Eternity, Marincess Blue Tang, and Lemuria the Forgotten City. Okay, so out of 12 packs or 6 blisters, we got 2 supers and an ultra. I don't even think that's a good ratio. I'm pretty sure these boxes typically have like 4 to 5 ultras per. So overall, I would consider this a massive disappointment. We lost 20 and change in value, but overall, just the pack itself is just not that great, and I cannot give it my seal of approval despite my desire to do so. I guess it could age well, and we'll see what happens, but as it currently stands, I would just buy the singles from this because they will likely all bottom out unless someone decides to go crazy and spike one, which we've seen happen before and could certainly see happen again. But be careful, make the best choices you can, and when TCG player pre-orders are as low as they are, I think it's a pretty fair indication that the set is not going to be all that great. That's going to do it for this video, though. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below of these polls. Are you excited about the set? Am I being a little too negative? Hit the like button and subscribe, and click the bell icon. Stay notified. We post new videos like 7 to 10, 30 times a week. I don't know. Really depends on the week. Sometimes 1, sometimes 10. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.